It's great to see you, some of you for the third time today. Let's see who can make it to all 4 sessions. We are on the third session of our third online learning day with Moriah and Yohanan from Barcelona. Moriah is the founder of Nova Escola in Barcelona and is also very passionate about Catalonia, Nusach and its revival, which is what her PhD is in. And she will lead this session. Just a few housekeeping things. If you can, we would love to see your face. So please, beautiful. As they say in Israel, open your cameras and mute yourself when you're not talking. The chat is disabled, so I am collating questions. You should be now able to message if you have pressing issues. But if there's anything like an emergency, just unmute yourself and go for it. So without much further ado, I'll hand it over to Moriah.
No, però això perquè estigui activat. O...
Can you hear us now? Yes? Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Ok. Bueno, doncs comencem, no? Comencem?
Yeah, let's go.
Vale, anem a començar.
So I'll be helping with the translation, okay? I'll do my best.
Ell és el meu traïdor.
Traidor?
Traïdor, traductor, traïdor.
Okay, traidor, traductor, okay. Betrayer, okay. It's a play of words with Catalan. So I'll be the translator.
Bueno, doncs, abans de tot, jo parlaré en català.
So she'll be speaking in Catalan.
Perquè és la llengua en què millor m'expreso.
Because it's the language she can express herself best.
I jo vull que tots m'entengueu.
And she wants everyone to understand her.
I a més,
Besides,
és una magnífica oportunitat
this is a wonderful opportunity
per animar-vos a tots
to encourage everyone
a aprendre la llengua del futur.
to learn the language of the future. Wow.
Si parleu català podeu anar per tot arreu de la Mediterrània i tothom us entendrà.
If you speak Catalan, you can move around Mediterranean, everyone will understand you.
Bueno, és una petita broma.
Yeah, we're kind of joking.
Però com que el que jo us diré sortirà del cor,
Because everything she will say will come out of her heart.
vull que surti realment del cor.
She wants it really, she really means to come out of her heart.
I per això us parlaré amb la llengua amb la qual la meva mare em va parlar.
And that's why she'll be expressing herself in the language which her mother taught to her.
I amb la qual jo parlo a les meves filles.
And the one she talks, she uses to talk to her daughters.
I això no és una tonteria.
And this is no laughing matter.
És una manera també de transmissió d'una cultura.
It's the way we convey a culture, we pass it down.
De la mateixa manera que transpassem un nusach.
The same way we can pass down our nusach.
Doncs jo us passaré el nostre neonusach.
So we will pass down our neo-nusach
En la nostra neollengua, que és el català.
in our neo-language. Well, language itself, yeah.
Yes.
Catalan.
Bueno, per fer això
So let's do this.
és una miqueta difícil.
It's kind of difficult.
I jo us demanaria a tots de tancar els ulls
So we're going to ask everyone to close your eyes
i anar 500 anys enrere.
and go back in time 500 years.
Si podeu situar-vos en algun lloc d'Espanya
If you can place yourselves anywhere in Spain
i obrir els ulls
and then open up your eyes,
i esteu a qualsevol lloc d'Espanya,
anywhere in Spain,
a un lloc del qual no voleu recordar-vos-en,
a place which you don't want to remember,
de la mateixa manera que el Quixot tampoc no se'n recordava del lloc on era.
like Don Quixote didn't want to remember.
Heu llegit el Quixot?
Has anyone here read Don Quixote or Quaixote? I think you pronounce it in English, but Don Quixote. Have you? Anyone has? Yes?
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Si aneu a la
That's
primera
fine.
part del Quixot,
So the very first page of the book.
el capítol número 12,
So, oh, yeah, the first part, sorry. And chapter 12.
sí, us trobareu una cosa molt estranya.
There is a very, very kind of bizarre paragraph.
El Quixot es troba amb una cua de presoners.
So Don Quixote comes across a line of prisoners.
Presoners del rei.
They're prisoners of the king.
I per fer curta la història,
So, long story short,
Li pregunta al primer presoner,
he asks the first prisoner,
per què estàs condemnat a anar a galeres?
why have you been sentenced to row in the galleys?
I la resposta del primer presoner és la següent.
And the first prisoner replies,
Perquè em vaig enamorar.
because I fell in love.
I el Quixot li diu, com pot ser això? Si fos per enamorar, jo estaria tota la meva vida remant a galeres.
Wait, how can that be possible? Then I should be like all my life rowing in a galley.
Si és per enamorat.
If it's really because you fell in love.
I el presoner li diu, no, no m'entens.
No, you don't seem to understand me, he said.
Jo em vaig enamorar d'un cistell de fer la bugada.
I fell in love with a laundry basket.
I per això vaig a galeres.
And that's why I'm going to the galleys.
Heu entès alguna cosa?
Did anyone understand? That was proper English. Yeah, laundry basket. Even in Catalan, I was like, what? Did anyone here understand?
Ningú sembla que ho entengui.
Nobody seems to understand, right?
No. Però el Quixot, que estava boig,
But Don Quixote, who was kind of mad,
sí que ho va entendre.
he did understand.
El segon pres que li pregunta,
So he went on to the second prisoner.
i li pregunta, i vostè, per què va a galeres?
So what's your story? Why are you going to the galleys?
I l'altre li diu, per Canari.
Because I'm from the Canary Islands.
Per Canari.
But Canarian?
No de les Illes Canàries, per Canari, per un ocell canari.
Oh, canary, the bird.
Per Canari? Què vol dir per Canari?
I don't get it. Why?
Per músic i cantant.
Because I'm a musician and a singer.
Per músic i cantant el rei us envia a galeres?
So that's why the king has sent you to the galley, because you're a musician and a singer?
Sí, per ser músic i cantant vostè va a galeres.
Indeed, if you're a musician or a singer, you end up in the galleys.
I no s'entén res.
We still don't understand anything.
I ningú que digui que ho ha entès, ho ha entès.
And if anyone says, yes, I did, no, you haven't understood anything.
Ningú ho entén.
Nobody does.
Per entendre-ho,
Now, if you want to understand it,
hauríem d'anar a una altra obra del segle d'or espanyol,
we should travel a bit further back to the golden century in Spain, another book,
que es va escriure a Itàlia,
which happened to be written in Italy.
que es diu La Lozana Andaluza.
Okay, Lozana, that's a funny word. Lozana is like a maiden, like a young lady. It's a word which is like very old-fashioned Spanish, I would say. And it's a bit tricky because not only does it mean it's a young woman, but we all know what kind of job that old woman does. Okay.
La Lozana Andaluza... Un moment, ja arribarem al Nusach, no us preocupeu.
Yeah, we will get to the Nusach at some point. Don't panic, don't panic.
La Lozana Andaluza
So the Andalusian Lozana, the Andalusian girl,
és una conversa.
it's a conversation.
Com a conversation? Una conversa.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, the same meaning. It's
Convert.
a convert. There you go. Yes, a convert.
I la porten a veure, la porten a casa,
So, and she's taken to see somebody,
que li diuen la lavandera milagrosa.
the miracle or the magical laundry woman.
Això per entendre per què el primer pres del Quixot s'enamora d'una cistella de rentar la roba.
Now you can see the link between the first prisoner of that Don Quixote came across. He was in love with his laundry basket, and now in this other book, this Lozana, this girl, is taken to see a laundress, a laundry woman.
I què fa la lavandera milagrosa?
So what does this miracle laundry woman do?
Renta els llinatges dels jueus conversos que arriben a Roma.
She cleans and washes off all the heritage of all those converts from Spain that end up in Rome.
Per tant, rentar la roba
So washing your clothes,
i posar-les ben netes,
and so you can wear like very clean ones,
sin ninguna mancha.
absolutely spotless with no stains whatsoever.
Mancha.
Mancha, like Don Quixote de la Mancha.
rentar la roba vol dir convertir-se al cristianisme sense tenir cap taca en el teu llinatge.
So washing the clothes means becoming a Christian without stains in your ancestry.
Això vol dir que s'ha enamorat d'un cistell de la roba.
That meant when that prisoner said, I fell in love with a laundry basket.
S'ha enamorat d'una dona conversa.
I fell in love with a convert.
I per això vaig a galeres.
And that's why I'm going to the galleys.
Segon presoner.
Second prisoner.
Va a galeres per cantar.
So you're going to the galleys because you're a singer.
Cantant de què?
What do you sing?
El Quixot li diu,
So Don Quixote says,
ara ho traurem d'aquí,
mhm,
diu, pues ¿cómo? Replicó Don Quijote, ¿por músicos y cantores van también a galeras?
what? Said Don Quixote. So being musicians and singer, people also sent to the galleys?
Sí, señor, respondió el galeote, porque no hay peor cosa que cantar en el ansia.
Yes, sir, answered the galley slave, for there is nothing worse than singing under suffering.
Anda, pues yo he oído decir, dijo Don Quijote, que quien canta sus males se espanta.
On the contrary, I have heard say, said Don Quixote, that he who sings scares away his woes.
Acá pues, dijo el galeote, quien canta una vez llora toda la vida.
And then the galley slave said, here it is the reverse, for he who sings once weeps all his life.
Y el Quixot va dir, no lo entiendo.
Then Don Quixote said, I don't understand.
¿Algú ho ha entès?
Did anyone here understand?
El que està dient
So what he really
és
means,
que qui canta,
so he sings, so he who confesses
qui canta quan l'estan torturant
when you're under torture.
i cantes,
Still today in Spanish, for example, cantar has this double meaning, singing and confess.
si cantes, cantaràs una vegada i no més.
So if you sing / confess, you will just confess once in your lifetime
Perquè estàs cantant davant de la Inquisició.
because you'll be singing / confessing before the Inquisition.
I per tant, te'n vas a galeres.
So all the way to the galleys.
Per tant, tenim un fotimer d'espanyol remant a galeres per una cosa o per l'altra.
So we have a bunch of Spaniards rowing in the galleys for a lot of reasons.
Molts d'ells jueus.
A lot of them Jews.
Molt. Després d'aquesta introducció,
So after this introduction,
un va a galeres per enamorar-se d'un cistell de roba i l'altre per cantar.
so one of the prisoners went to the galleys because he fell in love with this laundry basket, the other one because he's a singer.
I què tenen en comú tots dos?
So what do both have in common?
Estaran parlant del mateix?
Are they talking about the same?
O encara millor, què tenen a veure aquests dos temes amb la EAJL?
Or even worse, what do these guys have in common with the EAJL?
O amb la Hasanut en
Or
general?
Hasanut in
O
general?
amb el nostre tema d'avui, que és la curació, la sanació a través de la Hasanut?
And how about linking this to the topic today, healing through Hasanut?
Ho anirem explicant.
We will explain this straight away.
Per avui, nosaltres...
So
Digues.
for us, yes, today,
Cantar no és només un acte litúrgic,
singing is not just a part of liturgy,
ni forma part d'embellir la tefilà,
nor is a way of garnishing tefillah,
ni tampoc de dur a terme serveis rituals jueus,
nor carrying out Jewish rituals.
que també tot això és
A
cert,
little bit, it's true, yes.
però intrínsecament per nosaltres avui en dia cantar és un acte de justícia.
But truly today, singing for us is a matter of justice,
Simplement.
just like that.
Per tant,
So
quan canto,
every time I sing,
no canto per mi,
I don't sing just for me.
Canto per tots aquells que han mort sense cantar,
I sing for all those who died without being able to sing.
o pitjor encara,
Or even worse.
per tots aquells que han donat la vida precisament per cantar.
For those who gave their lives away because they sang.
Vale? I hi ha una cançó que us la cantaré ara mateix.
And there's a song she's going to sing
Que
in a
diu,
second.
I si cantes perquè cantes, no cantis pas per mi. Canta per la meva estimada que és molt lluny d'aquí. I si cantes perquè cantes, no cantis pas per mi. Canta per la meva estimada que és molt lluny d'aquí.
So, can I see the lyrics so I can translate?
Yes.
So, if you sing, why are you singing? Don't sing for me at all. Sing for my beloved one who is very far away.
No. I si jo canto perquè he de cantar, no canto per mi. Aquesta és la traducció.
Okay.
Si jo canto perquè em veig obligat a cantar, no estic cantant per mi, sinó que estic cantant per la meva estimada, que és molt lluny d'aquí.
So it's not I'm singing because I have to sing, right? Okay.
Com que de totes maneres he de cantar,
Anyway, I have to sing.
inclús si no vull cantar, he de cantar.
Even though if I don't want to sing, I have to sing.
Perquè si jo no canto, ningú no cantarà.
If I don't sing, nobody else will do it.
I aleshores la Inquisició haurà guanyat,
So Inquisition will win,
inclús l'any 2022.
even today.
I per tant, no li
2022.
permetrem que això passi, oi que no?
We will not allow this, will we? No.
El nostre món, o sigui, el nostre món,
So in our world,
no és que anem a buscar en les fonts jueves, fonts d'inspiració o de sanació.
we don't really go to the Jewish sources to find inspiration or healing,
O font de millora emocional quan
Oh.
tenim problemes.
or source of or ways of keeping our spirits high when we have
Quan les
problems.
coses no van bé.
when we're going through difficult moments,
Quan ha mort algú
when
estimat.
someone beloved to us has died.
I aleshores busquem refugi en la tefilà.
So we find that shelter in tefillah.
No.
No, it doesn't work
No
like
és
this.
quin salm puc dir quan el món s'ensorra.
It shouldn't be like, okay, what song should I sing when my world is caving
O
in?
quin salm puc dir quan estic
Or
desesperat.
what is the psalm I can sing when I'm desperate?
No importa,
It doesn't matter.
perquè tot el nostre món està ensorrat i tots nosaltres estem desesperats.
It's too late. The whole world has already caved in and we're all in despair.
La pregunta és la contrària.
So the question would be reverse.
D'on trec jo la força
Where can I find the strength
quan el meu món s'ensorra
when my world is caving in
per seguir cantant,
to keep singing,
per seguir
to
fent la
carry
tefilà?
on with the tefillah?
Inclús si jo estic a la panim,
Even if I am alapanim,
inclús si no em puc moure,
even if I can't move,
inclús si no tinc forces, no tinc res que em tiri
even
endavant.
there's nothing that I can't find that nudge that pushes me forward.
Però si jo no ho faig, ningú ho farà.
But if I don't do it, nobody else will do it for me.
Per tant, ho he de fer.
So I have to do it.
Com diu el Zohar,
Like Zohar says,
ai de mi si parlo i ai de mi si no parlo.
oh, pour me if I speak, or pour me if I don't speak.
Per tant, he de parlar,
So I have to speak.
però aquí hi ha un problema,
So we find a problem.
que fa 500 anys que no sabem com cantar.
Yeah, we forgot how to sing. We forgot that 500 years ago.
Com puc cantar una cosa que no sé?
How can I sing something I don't know?
Com puc cantar una cosa que no m'han ensenyat?
How can I sing something nobody taught me?
Com puc cantar una cosa que sigui pròpia i meva?
How can I sing something that it's still mine?
Com puc cantar una cosa que em mogui el cor?
How can I sing something that moves my heart?
Com puc fer-ho?
How can I do that?
No ho pot ser,
I can't do it.
perquè no existeix.
It doesn't exist.
I si no existeix, què s'ha de fer?
So if it does not exist, what should we do?
T'ho inventes.
Yes, we make it up.
I això és el que us ensenyarem avui.
And this is what we're going to show today.
Com cantar quan no saps què has de cantar?
How can you sing when you don't know what to sing?
Dues coses,
Two things,
dos temes diferents.
two very different topics.
Com cantar quan no saps què cantar
What to sing when you don't know what to sing,
i com cantar quan no tens forces per
and how
cantar.
to sing when you don't have the strength to sing.
Les dues juntetes,
Let's get them together.
el pitjor dels escenaris.
That's the worst scenario.
Aquí estem nosaltres.
And we're right here. Boom.
Pregunta,
So here's a question.
d'on treu el Hazan? D'on treu el Hazan?
How can the Khazan
D'on treu el Hazan la força per situar-se a la Bimà
find their strength to stand at the Bima
i en lloc de remar a galeres conduir el vaixell jueu a bon port?
instead of rowing the galleys, leading the ship, the Jewish ship, to a port, to a good port?
S'entén?
Do you follow us?
Doncs deixeu-me
Okay.
compartir pantalla.
So let's share something with you.
Avui anirem al mar.
Today we'll go to the sea.
Això
This picture.
Això és el que al món Ashkenazi se'n diu una bimà.
This is what in the Ashkenazi world it's known as Bima,
I és des d'on el Hazan fa la tefilà.
and where the Khazan conducts the tefillah.
En el món sefardí,
In Sephardic world,
o part del món sefardí,
or at least part of it,
això no és una bimà.
we don't call this Bima,
Li diem tevà.
Teva. That's the
La
word.
tevà en hebreu antic, en hebreu bíblic i també en hebreu modern.
In older Hebrew, like biblical Hebrew, and also in today's Hebrew, modern Hebrew,
Una tevà és un vaixell.
a teva it's a boat.
Es veu en aquesta foto com el Hazan està en un vaixell?
Clearly, you can see the Khazan on the boat,
Aquí es veu encara millor.
so you can see it even better here.
O sigui, ben bé, el Hazan és el conductor del vaixell.
So literally, the Khazan conducts drives the ship.
Només nosaltres haurem de triar si volem remar a galeres
So it depends on us. Do we want to row the galleys,
o ser el capità del vaixell.
or we want to be the captain?
El capità pirata, òbviament.
Clearly a pirate.
Molt bé, anem a veure com ho podem fer.
So let's see how we can do it.
A veure on és ara aquest. Va. Jo crec que ho podríem fer de dues maneres.
So maybe we can find two ways of doing this.
Teníem dues opcions per trobar força.
So two options to find the strength.
La primera opció
First option,
seria treure la nostra força de la lletra, de les paraules, del text, del sidur, del mahzor.
so we find the strength in the text, in the Mahzor, Sidur, whatever you have in your hands.
O sigui, llegir les paraules i trobar la força a les pròpies paraules de la tefilà.
Finding the strength in the words themselves of the Sidur, of the book you have in your hands.
Aquí tenim el sidur del Ben Ish Chai,
The Nishchai Sidur is here.
o en tinc alguns més aquí, no us
Yeah,
preocupeu.
there's a pile here. This girl.
Segona opció,
Second option.
treure la força del nusach
So let's find the strength in the Nusach.
o de la música,
Maybe in the music,
de les melodies que
the
s'escullin.
tunes, the songs you
O
choose.
sigui, podem treure la nostra força del text o de la música.
So we can either find the strength in the text or in the music.
Jo vaig néixer al mes de setembre.
So she was born in September.
Soc balança.
She's, what's it called?
Libra?
Libra, yeah.
Per tant, no puc triar entre una cosa i l'altra.
She doesn't know how to choose.
Per tant, no puc triar entre text i
It's true.
música.
So she can't choose between music or text.
Per tant, el millor
So the best solution
és
is
trobar la meva força
finding our own strength
en el text música.
in both text, musical text.
Posar-li una música al text
Let's give the text some music,
i anem a posar-li a la música un text.
or let's give the music some words, some text.
Les dues coses al mateix temps.
Both things at the same time.
Difícil,
May seem difficult,
però no impossible.
but not impossible.
Hem d'aconseguir
So we have to get to this. We have to reach this.
Que la gent que està amb nosaltres a la sinagoga,
And get people who come to the synagogue with us.
per ells la tefilà sigui una cosa representativa,
Get them to understand that the tefillah should be something representative,
curativa, sanativa,
healing,
sense caure en la llàstima, òbviament.
without feeling pity, clearly.
Kavod la Torah,
Yeah, we should show kavod la Torah.
kavod la tefilà.
Kavod la tefillah.
Inclús si jo no estic bé,
Even if I don't feel well.
la tefilà mereix un kavod, un respecte i un honor.
Tefillah itself deserves this kavod and this honor,
Inclús si jo no estic bé.
even if I don't feel well.
Si el Hazan no es troba bé,
So if the Chazan is not feeling well,
ha de trobar la força al text i a la
they
música.
have to find the strength both in the text and the music.
Pot ser que un Hazan sigui més musical
Maybe this Chazan is more into music.
i potser el Hazan és més textual.
Maybe that Chazan is more into text.
O potser com jo, que sigui les dues coses al mateix temps,
Or
pobret
maybe,
d'ell.
like Moriah, finds the strength in both of them.
Ok, anem a veure. Anem a posar alguns exemples.
So let's find some examples.
No sé si ho veieu bé.
Can you see that? Yep. Yeah, great.
Estem a l'Alguer,
This is L'Alguer, a
Sardegna.
little town in Sardinia.
estem a Sardenya. Sardenya avui en dia és Itàlia,
Nowadays, Sardinia is part of Italy.
però parlen una llengua molt semblant a la que jo parlo,
Yeah, but they happen to speak a language very similar to our language,
que és el català.
Catalan.
Anem a situar-nos en un llenguatge i en una al·legoria marinera.
So let's go back to, or let's place ourselves into this marine sea language.
A mi el mar m'aporta calma.
She finds calmness in the sea.
Si jo estic lluny del mar em poso molt nerviosa.
And if she's far away from the sea, she gets really, really anxious.
Molt, molt
A
nerviosa.
lot. Yeah, a lot.
Vale? Aquesta és una cançó que canten els mariners de l'Alguer.
So this is a sailor song, sailors from L'Alguer, the town we mentioned.
I és una cançó que ens parla just abans de posar al mar la nostra barqueta.
And this song is a song to be sung just before starting sailing into the sea.
Ai de mi si surto a la mar
Oh, poor me if I get to the sea.
i pobre de mi si no surto.
Or poor me if I don't make it to the sea.
Pobre de mi si canto
Poor me if I sing.
i pobre de mi si no canto.
Poor me if I don't sing.
Per tant, canto.
So I'll sing.
Per tant, surto a la mar.
And then I'll go to the sea.
Baran lobos a la maitinada, amb les nanses per eixir de fora, pel nassaiolo és vinguda l'hora, del cel la vela i posa el timó. Les nanses de la barca són mullades, amb ales i m'enfondo a la marina, damunt de l'onda el soroja sanina. S'espera l'hora de poder salpar. Siguen de dorso, boga de fatxa, bona saió, lo salpa la nasa, salpa i boga, gatollo s'endiga, cel i marina te fan companyia, o pescador, pescador, alça la vela i posa el timó, o pescador, pescador, alça la vela i posa el timó. M'estic preparant per sortir al mar.
She's getting ready to get into the sea.
No sé com anirà,
She doesn't know what will happen,
però he de sortir,
but she's determined to do it.
perquè si no la meva família no menjarà.
Because if you don't do it, your family will not have anything to eat.
ברוך שאמר והיה העולם, ברוך אומר ועושה, ברוך עוזר ומקיים, ברוך עושה וראשית, ברוך מרחם על הארץ, ברוך מרחם על הבריות, ברוך משלם שכר טוב ליראיו, ברוך הילד וקיים לנצח. No vull sortir a la mar,
I don't want to get to the sea,
però ho he de fer.
but I have to.
No vull dir la tefilà,
I don't want to say the tefillah,
però la gent a la sinagoga m'està esperant perquè la digui.
but people in the synagogue are waiting for me to say,
I ells mereixen un respecte.
and they deserve this respect.
I jo els hi mostro el seu respecte amb aquesta melodia.
And I'll pay back to this respect with this melody.
Que ells saben que va d'un mariner que ha d'anar a pescar i no vol anar a pescar.
Because they know that this is about this sailor who doesn't want to go sailing, but has to.
Un altre exemple?
Let's go see another example.
A veure... Un altre exemple. Per exemple, el Salm 150.
Yes, let's take as an example Psalm 150,
Que tothom coneix.
which everyone knows.
A veure... Aquest.
Almost there.
Aquest. Com veieu, són tot cançons de mar.
You can see this is all about sea songs. La gavina, that's a seagull, clearly.
És una gavina que està al mar.
A seagull in the sea.
Deixeu-me mirar una coseta a la pàgina 60. Un moment, Vale. Vale.
Okay.
Tothom, quan jo comenci a cantar aquesta cançó, tothom sap la cançó.
If I start singing this song, everyone will know the song.
Perquè és una cançó superconeguda, és una habanera.
Because this is a very famous song. It's a habanera, a typical song of sailors in a part of Catalonia.
Oh, gavina voladora que volteges prop del mar i al pas del vent mar enfora vas volant fins a arribar a la platja assolellada, platja de dolços records, on dia i nit i festada la nina dels meus amors. Quan la vegis sola, prop la quieta onada, doni la pesada que li envio més fervent. Digues-li que sento dolça melangia i que en ella penso en tot moment. On es troba la pàgina? Espera, on es troba la pàgina?
Suspenseful seconds.
Un moment, espera. I això ho transportem a la tefilà.
So let's bring this song into the tefillah.
Aleluia, aleluia, bekotxo, aleluia, kidauzo, aleluia, begeburota, aleluia, kerrafolo, Allelu ותקע שופר, allelu ונבל וכינור, allelu ותופו ומחול, allelu ומילים ובעוגף, allelu וצלצלי שמיים. הללוך וצלצל תרועה, כל הנשמה כל הנשמה תהלליה, הללויה. I jo us puc prometre
And we can
que
promise
tota la comunitat cantarà,
that everyone in the synagogue will end up singing.
inclús si estan a la panim, super a la panim.
Even if they are really mamash ala panim.
Per què? Per què?
Why?
Perquè és una cançó que els hi toca l'ànima.
Because the song gets to their souls.
Perquè és una cançó que coneixen.
It's a song they know.
Perquè és una cançó relacionada amb el mar.
It's related to the sea.
I qui està a prop del mar mai pot deixar d'estar a prop del mar.
And whoever lives near the sea can't ever be far from the sea.
Per tant, és una cançó que amb el pim, 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 pim.
So this song, thanks to this,
estàs a sobre de la teva.
you're navigating the Teva.
I mentre vas navegar,
You're sailing,
vas anant cap a la lectura de la Torà.
so you're making your way to Kriyat Torah, to the Torah reading.
I cantes la Torà.
And then you sing the
I
Torah.
si no estaves bé, ja se t'ha oblidat
And
que
if
estaves bé.
before this you weren't feeling well, you even forgot that.
Ara, que aquest que està aquí al meu costat em digui si és veritat o mentida.
Okay, so I should be saying whether this is true or false.
Els últims 10 anys que ens coneixem.
Yeah, we've known each other for 10 years. 10 years?
Amor,
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Cada cop que aquest senyor d'aquí feia el ploramiques perquè deia, ui, no em trobo bé.
Beg your pardon.
Yes.
Do I have to translate this?
Yes.
Okay. Every time I came to her like, oh my God, I'm not feeling well, this and that.
Vine a la sinagoga.
Come to the synagogue.
Tinc febre.
I never said that.
Sí.
Whatever. No, I mean, I have a temperature.
Vine a la
Come
sinagoga.
to the synagogue.
I com més pitjor estava,
And the worse I was feeling.
li deia, torna't a queixar i faràs tu la tefilà.
Okay, you complain again and you will do the tefillah.
I de cop es posava bo.
And then all of a sudden I felt okay.
I és cert.
It's true.
Anem una miqueta més enllà. És cert o no és cert?
Kind of, yes. It's true.
Anem una miqueta més enllà. Ara ja ens hem situat en un llenguatge mariner. Nosaltres som el capità del vaixell.
So let's keep working with this. We are not embracing this sea language. We are captains already of this sailing boat.
I anem a començar Shacharit.
So let's start Shacharit.
Imagineu-vos que esteu a sobre d'un vaixell. Sempre.
So yes, let's keep imagining we are on the boat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu nishma kol chai. Baruch atah Adonai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Yotzer or borei choshech, oseh shalom uborei et hakol. El meu vaixell no pararà.
So my sailing boat will not stop.
El baruch gedoldea, echinu falz nagarecha amada. Tov yatzar kavod lishmo, meorot natan sebibot uzov. Pinot tzibeot kedoshim romemi shaddai, tamid mesaprim kevot el kedushato. Lagel baruch neimot itenu, למלך אל חי וקיים. veieu com canto les paraules?
You see, she's singing the words.
זמירות יאמרו ותשבחות ישמיעו, כי הוא לבדו מרום וקדוש, פועל גבורות, ja tinc la força.
Now she has the strength. She found it.
עושה חדשות, és nou, aquest dia és nou.
This is a new day.
בעל מלחמות, li farà la guerra per mi, no jo.
Oh, I will do the war for you? Okay.
זורע צלקות, מצמיד אך ישועות, בורא רפואות, ell em curarà.
He will heal us.
נורא תהילות, אדון הנפלאות, el Senyor de totes les meravelles.
Okay, the Lord of all wonders.
המחדש בטובו בכל יום תמיד מעשה בבראשית, el que renova cada dia l'obra de la
The
creació.
one who renovates every day the creation,
כאמור, com està dit,
as it is said,
לעושה אורים גדולים כי לעולם חסדו, el que fa les grans estrelles amb la seva
one who
misericòrdia.
makes the big stars with his mercy.
ברוך אתה אדוני, בנאית שגשת Déu, יוצר המאורות. Ja estic bo!
Now, you're okay. After this, you are okay. You feel well.
És impossible que si un entén les paraules de la tefilà no estigui millor que com a mínim quan ha començat.
If a person understands the words of tefillah, it is impossible you can't feel well after you start something like this. You have to be okay after this.
Millor que quan has començat.
Even better, way better than when you started.
Potser no del tot bé, però millor de com has
Maybe not
començat.
100%, but you're working on it.
Per això,
That is why
és molt, molt, molt important saber el que estem dient quan parlem en hebreu.
it is essential to know what you're saying in Hebrew.
I trobar una melodia
And you have to find the tune, the melody,
que acompanyi la música, que acompanyi la lletra.
to accompany the lyrics, the words you're saying.
I una lletra
And the words
que acompanyin la música que tu has
that
triat.
accompany the music you have chosen.
I les dues coses al mateix temps,
And both things together
fer-la realitat.
make them true.
Sempre és fàcil? És fàcil?
Do you think it's easy?
No, no ho és.
It is not,
Però
but yet not impossible. Right.
sí, però hem de pensar que estem fent la tefila no per nosaltres, sinó pels altres.
So let's not forget that we're doing tefillah not just for us, but for other people.
Com quan dèiem a la cançó, i si cantes, perquè cantes, no cantis pas per mi.
As we said in the song, if you sing, don't sing for yourself.
You are singing for the others.
Sing for the others, right?
Aquest nusach que us he ensenyat per la primera benedicció
This nusach that she has taught us for the first blessings,
és també el nusach del Nishmat Kol Chai per Shabbat,
this is also a nusach for Shabbat's
que també és molt sanador i alliberador.
which happens to be healing.
Nishmat Kol Chai. Ja és maco.
Just the beginning is beautiful.
נשמעת קולך, תברך את שמך, אדוני אלוהינו. זה פרסיוס.
It's beautiful. It's just beautiful.
תברך את שמך, אדוני אלוהינו, ורוח כל בשר תפאר ותרומם זכרך מלכנו תמיד, מן העולם ועד עולם אתה גדל.
It does feel like you're on the boat, doesn't it? Yeah.
Sí, estàs al vaixell, estàs sempre... És molt maco.
It is beautiful, truly beautiful.
Aquesta manera de cantar
This way of singing.
és de la mateixa manera tradicional i de la mateixa manera nova.
This is both traditional and yet new,
Perquè és com una reformulació de la Chazanut,
because it's like reformulating Chazanut.
que me la invento jo.
Invented, clearly.
I que potser soc molt, com es diu, quan un es pensa que és molt egoista, molt egocentrista.
Like maybe like Like people may see you like big-headed.
No sé.
Yeah.
Però és una nova manera
Like I haven't done better than
d'agafar
anyone, but it's truly another way
la tefilà tradicional
of using tefillah, traditional tefillah,
i posar-la en un context totalment nou,
and placing it in a totally new context
on es troba l'alliberament i la sanació
when you can find both freedom and health, healing
en la pronunciació de les paraules
by the way you pronounce the words
i en la bellesa de la música.
and the beauty of the music.
I és el Hazan qui ho tria,
And this is the Hassan themselves that has to do it.
perquè si jo ho hagués de cantar d'una manera tradicional també podria,
Because if you want to do it a traditional way, of course you can do it.
però no seria igual de maco.
But it wouldn't be that beautiful, maybe.
Seria una altra cosa.
It would be just a different thing.
Tindria la seva importància,
Still important,
però per mi no seria significatiu.
but it wouldn't be significant
Per mi, com a mínim.
for her, at least.
Oi, per tu tampoc.
Neither.
Per tant...
We're on the same boat, aren't we?
Yes,
She's a captain, though.
No. Vale. I per despedir-nos,
So, and we're coming to an end.
podríem anar... Ara ja entrem en un... Després de dir el Nishmat Kol Chai o d'entrar a la primera benedicció de la
So
tefilà,
we have already sailed into Nishmat Kol Chai, the first blessing of the tefillah.
ja estàs al meollo de l'assumpte.
So you're already in the core of it.
Ja no pots tornar fort.
There's no way you can go back to the port.
Has d'anar endavant.
So let's keep sailing further.
I aquí sí que el nusach tradicional t'ajuda, perquè és un gran...
This is where traditional nusach can help you.
perquè és una gran part que has de dir.
It's a long part that it's ahead of you.
Recordeu que en el nusach sefardí es diuen totes les paraules.
Yeah, let's remember that in Sephardic nusach, you say all the words,
Cada paraula, cada paraula, cada paraula.
every word, all of them.
Per tant, no puc estar tota l'estona. Nishmat Kol
It's only,
Chai.
I can't stick to those words. I have to keep going.
I ràpid, perquè si no serà la nit i encara estaré fent
Ah,
xafarit.
very quickly, exactly. Otherwise, you'll be doing shacharit when the sun sets.
Per
Very
tant,
Sephardic.
per tant, el nusach aleshores ens ajudarà a continuar la travessia,
So nusach is going to help us keep sailing.
però no a començar ni a acabar-la.
The nusach didn't help us start it or finish, but it's going to be on our. It's going to be like our wind, isn't it?
Sí,
Yeah.
podria ser el vent que ens condueix.
It's going to be the wind pushing us.
I per acabar,
So to finish with,
està clar que hem d'acabar. Jo sempre dic que al principi i al final d'una cosa han
so
de ser
literally we have to finish, as she always says,
d'una manera molt potent.
in a very powerful way.
De la mateixa manera que comencem a poquet,
The same way we can start little by little,
però després hem d'acabar com d'una manera potent. No
But then-
podem acabar així, no, hem d'acabar d'una
we
manera...
will have to finish in a very powerful, strong way.
Bueno,
So,
i a mi m'agradaria que ho acabéssim tots junts.
so let's figure out if we can finish all together.
A veure si trobo les paraules.
So let's find the words.
Normalment la tefilà s'acaba
So normally we finish tefillah.
de dues maneres,
There are two ways.
o amb l'Igdal
So we can do it with Igdal.
o podem fer-ho amb la Donolam.
Maybe we can use Adonolam.
Vale? Depèn de les tradicions.
It depends on traditions, all things.
Aquí hi ha una cançó
Here in Catalonia, there's a song
que dona per finit qualsevol acte.
that we used to finish any event.
I que és un llenguatge marítim, també.
It's also a marine language,
D'acord? I que es diu La Vella Lola.
and it's called La Bella Lola,
Que tu
beautiful
trobes-
Lola.
I tothom coneix La Vella
And
Lola.
a lot of people know
Mira,
this song.
els que us veig aquí rient.
Yeah, there's some people like getting ready for it.
Molt bé.
So let's do it.
Anem a provar. Què passaria si cantéssim això? Diu, això està en castellà,
This is in Spanish, okay?
Castellà.
In Castilian, sorry. We'll talk about this
Después
later.
de un año de no ver tierra, porque la guerra me lo impidió, me fui al puerto donde se hallaba la que adoraba mi corazón. Again. Después de un año de no ver tierra, porque la guerra me lo impidió, me fui al puerto donde se hallaba la que adoraba mi corazón. ¡Ay, qué placer! ¡Ay, qué placer! Sentía yo cuando en la playa sacó el pañuelo y me saludó. Pero después se acercó a mí, me dio un abrazo y en aquel lazo creí morir. Abono lama shermala, beterem kol yetzir nifra, לנסה לחצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא ואחרי ככלות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה ותפארה להמשילו להכבירה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא העוז והמשרה. And everyone cantará. Will sing. I confess, we never rehearsed this.
El què?
Que no hem ensajat mai això.
No, mai a la vida.
Never. True. Believe me, it's true.
Per tant, i per acabar la sessió...
It works. So, to finish our session...
Per molt malament que un estigui...
It doesn't matter how bad you're feeling.
Sobretot si un és descendent de jueus conversos.
Especially if you descend from converts.
Cantar és el més important.
Singing is the most important thing.
No importa si no saps hebreu.
Regardless of you can speak Hebrew or not.
Ves a estudiar hebreu.
Go learn it.
No sé cantar.
I can't sing.
Ves i canta.
Go learn.
No sé entonar.
I can't find the tune.
Ves i entona.
Go learn.
Ai, és que se'm fa molt pesat, és que és molt llarg, és que no tinc memòria.
Oh, it's really annoying and my memory is really bad and it's like...
Tu apuntes en un paper.
Use a pen and a pencil and a notebook. You put it down.
No hi ha cap excusa al món.
There's no excuse whatsoever.
Per no fer la tefilà d'una manera digna.
For not doing tefillah in a magnificent way.
La prova...
And the proof
és aquest senyor d'aquí,
is me
and me.
And her.
Si nosaltres que venim del no res,
ourselves, we come from nothing.
Podem fer.
If we can do it.
I les nostres sinagogues estan plenes.
And the synagogues are full.
Vosaltres amb 300.000 milions de motius més.
So imagine with 100 million reasons more.
Per Calva Homer, que es diu. Per Calva Homer, ho podeu fer.
You can do it.
I no hi ha cap excusa.
There's no excuse.
Estic sola al món, no sé
I'm alone in this
hebreu,
world, I can't speak Hebrew.
no sé
I
cantar,
can't sing.
no sé la tefilà,
I don't know how to do tefillah.
no sé què,
I don't know anything.
no sé
I don't
quantos.
know whatever.
Com diu el Talmud,
As Talmud says,
ves i estudia.
go learn.
I si no saps estudiar,
if you can't learn, if you don't know how to learn.
Et busques un professor.
So find a teacher.
I si no tens un professor,
If you can't find a teacher,
te'n vas a la EAJL.
go to
I
EAJL.
allà t'ensenyaran.
There are a bunch of them there. They will teach you, definitely.
Aquí tenim dues superprofessores que són la
So
Jackie
we
i
have-
la Yalda
Yeah, these are great teachers. Yes.
i molts altres més
And all the
que
teachers.
estem esperant a ensenyar-vos no el Nusach,
And they're really, really happy to teach you not only Nusach,
sinó, en el meu cas, la meva passió pel
but
cant.
also, as she says, passion for singing.
Moltes gràcies a tots
Thank you very much
i fins la propera.
and see you soon.
Si voleu,
If you want,
veniu a Barcelona
come to Barcelona.
i farem un Marif, un
And we-
arbit.
Absolutely.
No, espera.
Ooh.
Perquè llogarem un vaixell
Oh yeah, we will rent a boat.
i farem la tefilà enmig del mar.
Yes. Okay. I'm totally up for that. Tefillah on a boat.
Moltes gràcies a tots. Si algú té alguna
Thank you very
pregunta,
much.
si us plau, que...
If you have any questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, can I just make one observation? First of all, if anybody is in need of healing, just watch Moriah and Johanna. To see your beautiful faces, to hear your wonderful voices, you know, Dayenu on its own, never mind anything else. You're wonderful, and that was such a beautiful and loving and joyous presentation. I loved it. Can I just, something occurred to me, Moriah, as you were speaking about Sardinia and the similarity between the language with Catalan. Is that right? I heard it right, yes? I want to tell you a little story. Some years ago, I was researching to get back to oldest Jewish music, some of the oldest Jewish music for Shirat Hayam. I was looking for something that I didn't know where to find it. So I went to some of the musicologists and they said, listen to the folk music of Sardinia. So I went online, Mrs. Google is very good. And I found the music. And when I heard the music, I thought, this is just, they're so similar to the Shirat Hayam that I know, not the Los Rosas en Florida, you know, but the version that came through Roma, if you like, with the Ashkenazim, la da 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 da, ya da 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 da. And I listened to this music of Sardinia and the folk tunes, and I heard this in a slightly different version, but it was there. So we come back to some of our most ancient roots, and I was very moved by what you said, because we have to be aware of where everything comes from in the end. So kol hakavod to the two of you. I loved it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your words.
בבקשה.
Yada had a question, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have a question. I have a million of questions, but I'm looking around if there are more questions because we are learning so much from each other. I did a lot work in medieval music because I was in love with all this medieval Jewish poetry, but there was no music. And so I learned what contrafactura is, and we started to search trouver, to look for music, and it's an ancient way of bringing text, poetry, and music together, nothing new. And so that's what the old people in the old world all did, because it's an oral tradition. The text and the music went from mouth to ear, and that's why we have so different
different versions, very often also of the PO team. We had this morning or this afternoon an example of the versions of Yedid Nefesh, yeah? And so my question goes in a different direction. There is somewhere what we call nusach, so the right tune, music, the little elements, what you use for a special time in the tefillah. And if you are going to look for music that everybody knows, folk music everybody knows, are you looking for the music what fits to the nusach? I mean, I do the same in the Ashkenazi world, and all of us from the Ashkenazi world knows it. You are in the nusach, and then suddenly you come across a nigun somewhere, somehow, and you say, ah, it fits here in, and you can start to sing a nigun the moment my siddur is giving me a kind of piyut inside the tefillah. So the El Baruch Gadol de Abba, we have many such examples, and it was Adin Steinsaltz who called it the piyut. How do you doing it in your Sephardi version? If you go to be a troubadouriste to find the music.
Per buscar la música o per buscar un nusach?
Música que acompanyi bé el nusach.
Bueno, per trobar música que acompanyi bé el nusach, primer s'ha de saber quina funcionalitat té el nusach en aquell moment.
So to find the music appropriate for that nusach, first you need to know what do you want the nusach for at that specific moment.
I aleshores buscar una música que s'adigui, una melodia més aviat que s'adigui.
So you find the tune then that really fits.
Amb l'ànima ben bé del nusach.
The soul of the nusach.
I això a vegades és difícil.
This is sometimes difficult.
Perquè, per exemple, jo hagués pogut triar per fer tot això que he fet avui.
She could have chosen
altres cançons.
All the songs she came across.
Però no totes les cançons valen.
But not all of them would have fit.
Potser perquè la gent les associa amb un tema massa polític.
Because maybe some of the songs probably resonate more in the world of politics.
Per exemple, si començo a cantar El meu avi se'n va anar a Cuba, doncs potser no a tothom li sembla bé.
Yeah, there's a famous habanera song, as the ones we saw, but there's a famous one called El meu avi se'n va anar a Cuba, but somehow it's today it's linked to a political message too. So not everyone would be happy in the synagogue.
S'han de buscar cançons que tothom cançons planes que tothom s'hi pugui sentir bé.
You have to find neutral songs in which everyone can feel well singing them.
I que tinguin la mateixa ànima i el mateix aroma d'allò que tu vols dir en paraules.
With the same soul and scent of those words you want to convey.
I aleshores d'una melodia,
and then out of a tune,
tu pots fer un nusach.
You can create a nusach.
Per exemple, jo he creat un nusach pel Baruch She'amar.
So she created a nusach for Baruch She'amar.
Amb la música del Nasaiolo de Sardenya.
Using this song, Lo Nasaiolo from Sardinia.
I canvies la cançó.
So the song changes, you can change it.
Et quedes amb l'aire de la cançó.
So you just keep this swing, this air of the song.
No cada nota.
Not the notes per se, not strictly.
I amb això pots crear nusach.
So this is the way you can create a nusach.
Thank you for teaching.
I això també depèn molt de la sensibilitat de cadascú.
Also, it all depends on the sensitivity of every person.
I després de com la gent que t'escolta rep això que tu els hi has donat.
Yeah, when you witness the way people listening to you embracing what you are doing.
Potser penses que una cosa no és massa bona.
Sometimes you may think something is not especially good.
I a la gent li encanta.
And then people love it.
O al contrari.
Or the other way around.
Que penses que has descobert vés a saber tu què.
Yeah, you just think, oh, I've discovered the best thing ever.
I la gent es queda com dient, i això què és?
Yeah, people are meh.
Un també ha de triar i sapiguent la gent que té
al davant. One has to listen and choose what you need for the people you have before you.
Per exemple, a vegades que vaig a Roma,
so sometimes when she goes to Rome,
doncs hauria d'intentar pensar allò que als romans els agrada.
so she may think, what do the Romans like?
Potser no és el mateix que m'agrada a mi,
Maybe it's not the same thing I like.
però potser jo sé coses que ells no
Or
saben.
maybe I do know things they don't know.
Potser els hi canto i els hi encanta,
Maybe I'll sing them out and they'll love them
o no.
or not.
Però tu ja ho veus a la cara de la gent.
Yes, you can see, you can read these on their faces.
Si veus que la gent es va distraient,
Yeah, if you see people like looking away,
canvies de nusa,
change the nusach,
canvies de melodia, canvies
change the
ràpidament.
tune, change quickly.
I és anar navegant amb la
Yes, you have
gent.
to keep sailing and take them on your boat.
I recordar sempre que quan un canta, no canta per ell, que canta
And
pels
remember,
altres.
you never sing just for you sing for the others.
Andrea,
I just want to say, I just love your message. I just love this so much about, sorry, my screen's gone funny. About, you know, however you're feeling, that, you know, just to go and pray and sing, that it's almost like a duty, or there's something, I don't know, because I've found this when I don't feel well and I go to shul, and I always feel better, you know, in the process of it, and it is healing. So yeah, I love you kind of really making that really strongly. That point is amazing. So thank you.
Thank you.
ara digue-li que no t'ha sentit.
Go on.
Ara que tenim...
Oh, thank you for your words. Sorry, we were muted. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Una altra cosa que jo voldria dir abans d'acabar
Something else before we finish.
és que això que nosaltres hem fet amb música tradicional catalana,
So this we have shown you with traditional Catalan music.
catalana entès amb un ampli espectre de la paraula,
Catalan, as we understand Catalan today, maybe about a very open range.
tothom ho pot fer
Everyone can do it
amb la seva pròpia tradició.
with their own tradition.
Nosaltres el que proposem és un model.
So this we are suggesting is just a model.
Per tant, aquell que visqui en una illa deserta a no sé on,
So whoever lives on a desert island somewhere lost,
o aquell altre pobre que està al mig de la selva amazònica no sé
maybe
on,
this one lost in the rainforest in the Amazon,
o l'altre que està, vés a saber tu on,
or any other lost spot in the world,
o aquell que està al mig del món,
or whoever is in the middle, the core of the world,
en una ciutat en què hi ha milers de jueus,
maybe in a city with thousands of Jews,
però que no se sent representat per aquesta judaïtat.
but doesn't feel represented with that Jewishness.
El model que nosaltres proposem
The model we are suggesting
es pot exportar a qualsevol realitat.
can be exported to any reality.
I en això crec que ens hem fet especialistes, no?
Yeah, I think we're becoming specialists in this.
Per tant, si algú necessita ajuda
So if anyone needs any help
per recrear un nusach nou,
to revisit a Nusach,
ni un nusach, un nusach que s'adapti a les seves necessitats,
yeah, adapted to your real needs.
amb això us podem donar un cop de mà.
So we're happy to help.
De fet, estem ajudant a comunitats emergents
So we're actually helping new emerging communities, congregations,
sobretot al sud de l'Amèrica Llatina,
especially in South America,
comunitats de conversos,
like a lot of converts communities.
que
Yeah.
truquen a les sinagogues i els hi tanquen la porta a la
Yeah,
seva cara.
they knock at the door of the synagogue and they just slam it on closed in front of them.
Doncs potser la solució és crear una nova sinagoga on no et tanquin la porta a la cara.
Maybe they have to create a new synagogue where they don't slam the door closed on your nose.
I per tant necessiten un nou nusach.
So they do need a new nusach.
I no cal que anem a Amèrica del Sud, això ens ho trobem nosaltres també a Europa.
We don't have to go just to South America. We can also find this in Europe.
Molts llocs d'Espanya, del sud de França,
A lot of
d'Itàlia, de
places,
Portugal,
yeah.
que hi ha centenars
Spain,
de
Portugal,
milers
Italy.
de gent que volen convertir-se.
Yeah, there are hundreds and thousands of people who would like to go back to reconvert.
que necessiten reconnectar amb el seu cant.
They need to find the link again with their singing.
I potser la nostra obligació
Maybe it's our duty
ensenyar-los a cantar
to teach them how to sing
en la seva manera,
their way.
no en la que nosaltres
Not
creiem que
our
ells
way.
necessiten.
Exactly.
Doncs moltes gràcies a tots.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Que tingueu una bona
So
setmana.
have a very good week. Shavua Tov.
I com sempre és un plaer
It's been a pleasure.
col·laborar amb l'Acadèmia
As
Europea
usual.
per la Litúrgia Jueva.
Okay, to collaborate with you. EAJL. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And for everyone who's staying, the last session will start in 20 minutes on the fourth link of the email. So look forward to seeing you there. Thank you very much, Moriah. It was a pleasure.
Moltes gràcies.